Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Today, I'm looking at Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 2, Chapter 8, The Chase. Well, I consider this episode the Mad Max Fury Road episode before Mad Max Fury Road even came out. Yeah, it's pretty much a one big chase episode, hence the title. And it's a fantastic episode, so they're trying to get some sleep, and they find themselves being chased by Azula and her two friends Mae and Ty Lee. And it's pretty much the entire thing, and I freaking love it. It's filled with suspense, decent action, and a bit of comedy. And the funniest part I consider loving is this. Okay, we can take them on 3 on 3. Tough, there's 4 of us. Oh, that's right, I didn't count you, because, no bending and all. I can still fight! Okay, 3 on 3 plus Sokka. That bit will always be funny to me. And, I like the realistic idea that, well, I wouldn't say idea, more like a story-driven concept of, tiredness making us all angry. That is pretty realistic, and yeah, given that I'm balancing the YouTube, work, my classes, and my relationship, tiredness is one of the main, not, well, it gets tiring very easily, and tiredness leads to irritation, and I totally get that. From all 4 of them. Sokka just wants to sleep, damn it. Aang is trying to keep the piece together. Katara and Toph aren't exactly getting along, and I totally get that. Toph is laid back, carefree, and is only carrying her own weight. Katara is trying to be more positive, teamworking, and trying to make sure that everyone is contributing, and I totally get that. And it leads to another fun line from Toph, calling her Sugar Queen, and Katara responding with, "Did you just slam the door in my face?" And I do like that, that Toph brings up a good point, that the reason that they keep being found is, well, Appa. That shedding bit that was set up at the beginning of the episode comes into play here, and I totally get Aang just being done at this point, and Toph leaving, being insulted. And it leads to my favorite scene in the episode, when Toph meets Iroh. The conversation they have about Toph going through difficulties being blind, and Iroh going through the difficulties of being alone and worrying about his nephew Zuko. And they bring up beautiful points. Honestly, it's just damn sweet, and I absolutely love it. And I'll give credit to Azula. She is damn smart. When Aang tries to leave a fake trail so that Appa, Katara, Sokka, and Momo don't get followed, Azula immediately goes to follow Aang, while Mae and Ty Lee go to follow Sokka and the gang. And they're almost damn close to catching them. I mean, for one, Ty Lee ends up injuring Sokka, while Mae Lee pretty much has Katara up against the wall. And in a rather sad ironic twist, my one tiny nitpick with this episode, instead of talking your mouths off, just finish them off. Otherwise, Appa wouldn't have gotten you again. Yeah, that's a formula that was so funny the first time. But yeah, that's my minor nitpick. And the big final act of the episode is pretty much airbending action extravaganza, and is fantastic. And it leads to another fun Azula moment where Azula leads in trying to get the family resemblance, doing this. Oh, come on, you can laugh. It's funny. And when Zuko comes in, who's been following them the whole time, it leads to pretty awesome, great action. Aang, despite being tired, is able to keep up with them. And one thing led to another. Toph and Iroh show up, Katara and Sokka show up, and it's just a pretty much six people against Azula. And Azula does something really drastically that sets Zuko off. She physically injures Iroh, and Zuko in his unbridled rage just pretty much loses it. And I don't not blame him. The only person that cared about him is hurt, and he doesn't know what to do. Even Katara tried to help, but he's in an angry stage, and he feels responsible for abandoning Iroh. And honestly, thankfully, the team finally gets some sleep, and I do not blame you. I feel physically tired a lot. I get bags under the eyes. So that's my review of The Chase. It's a fun episode. Great suspense, fun action sequences, and a pretty sweet scene with Toph and Iroh that was generally my favorite scene in the episode. Toph and Iroh has the best scene, while the final act has the best action sequence. Tomorrow I'll be looking at Chapter 9, Bitter Work. A bit of an interesting episode. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.